Wow, look at her go. Wait, Linda, wait. Apparently there's wild boars and monkeys. This place gets better and better every moment. We're in Kyoto. Always wanted to do one of those intros.
Yep, so far, Kyoto has been super sleepy, super quiet, super quaint. In some parts, literally like here, you can see around us, we're the only people walking around. Can feel a little eerie because you're kind of like, where is everybody? But yeah, it's just a very small, quiet, traditional Japanese town.
Yeah, it's we've been walking down these little alleyways and they've been just so cute. The houses are so tiny. We just keep saying, I could live there. I could live there. Every house. The water, we're right beside this like river here. And the water is so clean. It looks so refreshing, like you can just jump right in. This is the first, well, second, I guess, Korea. Also, you could drink the tap water.
Yeah.
But it's been a long time, pretty much since we left, that we haven't been able to just drink water from the tap. And now I can see why. Like, the water here is so crystal clear. We're on our way to a famous shrine right now. Typically people say to go really early morning so you can get that shot with no people in it. And we're not about to wake up at 5 a.m. though, so.
Not when our hotel is as comfy and beautiful as it is.
Yeah, it was so nice. When we got back in last night, it was like, we don't need to see anything. Let's just stay in the hotel for 4 days.
But first, let us tell you about our awful experience with the Shinkansen train. We always wanted to try the bullet train, so of course we jumped on the opportunity and booked the ticket from Tokyo to Kyoto. We had read that you don't need to reserve a seat, so we booked a basic commuter ticket. But when we got to the track, we were met with thousands of people fighting for the same seat as us. It took forever to get on the train, crammed together with others, and when we finally got on, we were forced to stand the entire 3-hour ride. To add to it all, the Wi-Fi also didn't work. It was not the epic train ride we had been so excited for. We found out that there were track closures earlier in the day that caused mass delays throughout the entire day. Of course, we can't control weather issues and track closures, but it was super disappointing nonetheless. And this was not the norm. It just happened to be the time that we went.
I didn't know we were getting a 2-for-1 there.
And now we shall pass.
Onward to the shrine. Pretty sure this is the fire station, but how cute is this and how small do you think these fire trucks are? And continuing with the trend of cute municipal buildings like the tiny police station. And the tiny little cute signs everywhere. It's so cute here, guys. All the cars here, not all, but so many cars are like these tiny little skinny little vehicles because all the roads are so slim. Like, I could live there. Look how cool it looks, but look how thin it takes up so little space. And just like that, the sleepy, quiet, peaceful little walk here just completely transforms into tourist mania. But we've arrived, we're here. Let's see what this is all about. It looks beautiful. There's so many mountains here and so much greenery. I think it's going to be quite a treat to go up there. This is a pretty standard expectation here in Japan, but it's a particularly difficult one for us because we love to grab a drink, like a boba usually, and just walk around and explore. But you can't do that here, so we keep buying drinks and then realizing after that we have to just kind of stand in one spot and enjoy, and then carry on. My understanding, what I've heard anyway, is this is kind of where we are. Most people stay in this first cluster of gates, take their Instagram photos, and then they head on their way. But if you head all the way up the hill, apparently there's not a lot of people and you can kind of have the place to yourself. So we're gonna try that out today. I don't know how much of a distance it is or how high or inclined it is, but I'm up for a challenge today. Also these things, I don't know what they are, but they're everywhere outside people's homes, typically like right up front their door. Okay, so basically after maybe 100 meters of like souvenir shops and touristy things being sold, little food stalls, you'll come to the actual grounds here. You can take the subway pretty close to here, but what I'd really recommend is if you are capable, get on your feet and just walk here, because the walk was so beautiful. We saw so many photo opportunities and just little cute Kyoto isms. The word we kept saying was cute, cute, cute over and over. Everything's just so cute here. So you can see why some people come here early in the day. So you're definitely not going to get a photo by yourself here with the gates unless you're kind of the first one in the gate. My understanding is that each one of these gates was actually donated. And these names you can see are on the back side as you walk through. So we're not even halfway up that map that we showed earlier, and already like the amount of cluster of people has reduced by like 70%, I'd say. So I think it's true, most people just sort of go see that first little bit, get their picture, and then they go back down to the bottom.
And the temperatures also dropped several degrees because there's so much green here. It's so much nicer than before.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's such a nice walk. Like the elevation is, so far anyway, not too bad. But the like lush greenery and the shade and the little sun peeking through just adds this like really serene kind of look to the gates. Come on, fitness. Come on, legs.
Come on, walking.
Come on.
Kilometers and kilometers every day.
Oh, I thought we were at the top. It's funny, we were looking at vending machines at the bottom of the mountain. All these drinks were like maybe 100 yen. It's like every level you go, the more expensive it's getting. It's like a hiking tax. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. We are, I guess, at a resting point here. It's actually quite high up in the mountain behind me there. There's still more to go. It's about a half-hour loop around the mountain. But, I mean, this is great. The view here is fantastic. A little sweaty, a little tired, not gonna lie. The steps aren't bad. They're nice and like shallow steps, but there are a lot of them. This little rest spot is actually quite nice. There's some refreshments, some benches here, but we're going around the whole thing. Yeah, like these are the steps. They're not bad, but when you do a whole bunch of them like that in 27-degree weather, it gets a little tiring. All the random people come up to the top. They're all gasping for air, red-faced. I think it's definitely, it doesn't seem daunting at the bottom, but once you get to the top or get going, it really does surprise you. That big staircase I just showed you actually just led it to one particular shrine. It was a dead end, so we're going back down. Take the mountain loop, which is apparently about 30 minutes. It is so peaceful in here. You'll get some people walking by, just like any hike, but it is like silent. You just hear birds, a little bit of river. It's just so pretty up here. mountaintop now. We've actually gotten so deep in this forest jungle area that the lights have started to come on. And it's gotten so dark and broody here. Apparently there's wild boars and monkeys. Haven't seen any yet. All these gates start to look the same, but the vibe of them just keeps changing with every like dark patch of the forest or sun ray that shines through. Some are dirtier than others, some are brand new, some are concrete. They're just kind of breathtaking. Or maybe it's just the mountain hike. Okay, we made it to the top. 233 meters. We were hoping for a bit of a view, but there is a shrine here. So yeah, we did it. Oh my gosh, we just saw a family up here with a few kids, and the two dads were carrying the stroller up to the top of the mountain.
Yeah, so I'm done complaining.
Yeah. We told them how strong they are, and that was pretty impressive. But definitely humbled us for a second there.
Yeah, not so much complaining, more like wheezing and gasping for air, and my legs feel like jello, so yeah, that's probably our workout for the day.
Yeah. And now the descent, which sometimes I think is...
Tuck and roll.
Yeah. Which is harder than it sounds.
Well, we look way more awkward, I feel.
Yes.
Right now.
Anyway, we'll see you at the bottom. Wow, look at her go. Wow, look at all this energy. Linda loves going downhill, hates uphill. Wait, Linda, wait. All throughout, there's little shops all up and down the hill. This one definitely caught our eye though. It's selling everything. They got matcha lattes, pork buns, you got little potato croquettes, some beer, sushi, even ice cream. That was actually really enjoyable, to be honest. Typically when we go to these kind of really highly sought after tourist destinations, we're usually a little like, yeah, okay.
Often disappointed.
We checked it off the list, but let's go eat. But this one, well, we're still gonna go eat.
Yes.
This is definitely a must do. If you're in Kyoto, I highly recommend you actually take the time and go to the top. I mean, you don't have to do the top. The very tip top wasn't great, but go as high as the view.
Yeah, there's like two of them, right?
Yeah.
Like viewpoints where you can see the city, and it's so pretty, especially when it's clear. I would do that again. Like, that was great, and lots of picturesque spots, especially if you do go past the initial part, which looks super busy and looks like daunting. If you go past that, it gets so peaceful, and you're by yourself, and you can have all the pictures you want and all the little moments you want. So
yeah, when we wanted a photo, we really only had to wait maybe 2 minutes for the
Right.
next person to pass, and then you had just kind of the place to yourself, and it was so peaceful. Really great time we had up there, and we burned a lot of calories. I think my watch is saying like 650 calories or something, which we weren't expecting. We had a light lunch and just a bit of tea, so we are starving. We need some water, need some drinks, and some food. So
nourishment.
that's our next stop. Okay. For some comparison, there's a normal van that we're used to back home. And look at these adorable little vans. Oh my gosh. And in case you're wondering, they also come in a pickup truck version.
Look how little. It's so small, it's so cute.
It's the perfect size for you.
For me, yes.
Linda, if she owned a construction business. Look at this sunset. place gets better and better every moment.
Hotel tour in Kyoto. We have a little sink right here as soon as you enter. And then we have a little fridge, a safe. Look at this. Little glasses and stuff. We'll be using those for sure. We've been on a tea kick, having teas every day, all day. Little mirror to get ready with. Oh, hi. The kettle, nice big TV. I see John has set out our little travel day lunch. Every room has a little purifier. We weren't supposed to have a room with a window, and I thought this was a fake window, but we got upgraded. And it's a high floor as well, so we know it's newer, nicer, renovated. It's actually a lot nicer than the pictures, so we're so excited about that. Some PJs, not as cute. I like the white aesthetic in Tokyo, but this will do. And then some outlets right there, right by the bed in the middle of two of us, which is perfect. And then to the bathroom with all the fixings right here. Oh yeah, love that about Japan. And this little sink that you can use to wash your hands. It runs right after you flush, so it's using like kind of the leftover clean water to flush with. And we got our little rain head shower. Love this place, it's so cute. Oh, and then you have a little pocket door here too, so you can kind of close it off too if you like. But yeah, this wasn't the original place we booked. We actually booked this place because we found it at a really good price, and this is a 4-star hotel. That's fancy living for us.
Okay, I haven't even gotten into all these buttons yet. I don't know what they all mean, but look at this one. What? We just had to get some soju. It's just the mood. And our hotel gives us a free shot of sake every day. Why? I don't know, but I love it. So we're rolling with that, and that's the plan tonight.
And we got to try sake for the first time.
That's true. That's true. But I'm excited for soju.